Welcome to Python Uncovered. In previous lecture, we understood what are different types of immutables available in Python. In today's lecture, let's understand what are different types of or different objects of mutables available in Python. So as you see on the screen, these all are different mutable data types available in Python. List is immutable, dictionary is immutable, set is also immutable. In previous lectures, which is mutable versus immutables lecture, I have explained mutables by taking the example of list, right? Similarly, dictionary and set also behaves same in memory. In this lecture, I'll take dictionary as an example, and I'll explain how dictionary is immutable, and I also prove that these three are mutables in Python with the code. So firstly, let's recall the definition of mutables. Mutable objects are objects whose values can be modified. See, dictionary, I said dictionary is a mutable object. So in memory location, let's consider this is a memory, and let's take a dictionary D as key A and holding the value 1, and key B is holding the value 2. This is stored in a memory. I'll just write again in a memory, holding 1 and B is holding 2. So this D is referring to this dictionary in a memory, right? So whenever we updated D with C value, which is 3, then in memory, instead of it creating a new object, which what I mean is, instead of creating A1, B2 and C3 and C3, instead of creating like this, it updates here itself. It updates here itself. So D won't be pointing to the new location. It's still pointing to the same location, but the value in this location will be updated. That is why dictionary is mutable in Python. So there is no necessity of creating a new object every time in a memory whenever we update the values in a dictionary. So that is why dictionary is mutable in Python. Also, it applicable same with the set. You don't believe me? I'll just prove it with a code. Let's jump into VS Code again. So here I've taken, this is the code I have written. If you see this code, initially I took a list as 1 comma 2, and I have printed the list and its original ID, like the initial ID, identity in a location. And later I updated the list and I also printed the ID along with the list. Similarly, have taken dictionary as A1, B2, and I have printed its dictionary and its initial ID. I updated dictionary with a key C and value 3, and I printed its ID and the dictionary, also the set. Now I'll print, I'll just run the code and let's see the output. Oh my bad, Python mutable, yes. So if you see the code here, so previous the list is holding 1 comma 2 and its ID is this one. We updated the list, but the identity still remains the same, which indicates that the same memory location value is updated instead of creating a new memory location or new object in a memory. So list is immutable. So this is the dictionary initial values and this is the ID, and when I updated dictionary to this one, its identity still remains the same. This indicates that whenever we try to change the values in a dictionary, adding or deleting or anything, the memory location still remains the same. It won't be creating a new object whenever we try to change the, whenever we modify the values in a dictionary. So dictionary is also mutable. And here comes to set. So initially the set is 1 comma 2 and later I have updated to 1 comma 2 comma 3. If you see carefully, here the identities are same, memory identities are same. This indicates that set is also mutable in Python. So these mutable and immutable concepts are so important to write the code without any bugs. these topics there will be a lot of interview questions, and in the end of the lectures I'll be providing 3 quizzes. In that quiz you can find the questions related to mutables and immutables. So those are interview questions. If you understood these concepts, mutables and immutables, clearly, then you that questions are nothing for you. So this is the end of mutables and immutables in Python. I'll see you with the next lecture.